Thank you for staying with us here on Halton News. I'm joined in studio now by Shadi from the Interfaith Council of Halton. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
There's a big event this week. You guys have been working on it for a long time.
That's right. We are very excited because we are screening this documentary, which is called Me the Other, which has won many awards. And we are doing this in really celebration of Interfaith Harmony Week. This documentary actually goes through the story of students and how they have felt otherness. And there's a story about immigration, about mental health, about racism, because we know that otherness is never one thing. It's more than one thing, and many different people experience it differently. And we will have this screening of this fantastic documentary. It's for free. It's on Wednesday the 5th, and it's at 7 o'clock. It's at the community QE Park Community Center in Oakville. But what is also fascinating is that after the screening, we are going to have small group discussions with guided questions, where the audience will be formed into smaller groups and they will be given guided questions where they can explore the concepts of what does racism looks like, what does prejudice look like, have they ever experienced otherness in their own personal experiences. And the hope of really the Interfaith Council of Halton, who has organized this event, is that through such events such as screening these documentaries, we can bring awareness about this and also inform the public how they can fight otherness by their own personal interactions, because sometimes we feel these subjects are so difficult to tackle. And what we hope to show is that through our own personal day-to-day activities, by practicing acts of compassion, you can really combat these events.
And I bet it will also show that it affects more people than you might expect. Everyone has probably felt like an other in one way or another, especially when you mentioned with mental health issues and all different ways that
absolutely
people can be affected.
That's right. It's not just one thing, it's many different things, and all of us have experienced it at one time and another. And we know that if you have experienced something, you can be more empathic towards others. We are really grateful to the Halton Police Services, who have actually fully sponsored this event. And we are going to provide, of course, popcorn and drinks, and as I said, it's a free event, and we hope that many people will come to it. They will see this amazing documentary, will engage in the consultation and discussion afterwards, and we leave with an act that they decide that they're going to do in addition to their own daily activities, something that they can do in order to combat otherness.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to put that information up on the screen so that everyone can get out and it's a free event, so there's no reason not to go. Something to do Wednesday night at QE Park Community and Cultural Center. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.